Hi, my name is Goldman. I'm the director and founder of Goldman and Associates. Our firm has a primary focus on family law issues here in Michigan. And today we're continuing our video series designed to educate and inform the public. So please subscribe to our channel. You were served with a complaint for custody. Now, what are you supposed to do? There's no marriage. You have the child. Child's been living with you all this time. Dad's out there. The relationship's over. All of a sudden, you're sued with custody. What do you do? Well, number one, you have to understand one thing. Anytime you get papers from the court, it's official. And when it's official, you better get official help. In a custody situation where somebody's suing you for custody, that means they're trying to take your children away. This is more than money. This is more than a house. This is your child. Your child is at stake. In that circumstance, you better get professional assistance by hiring a lawyer who specializes in family law, who can help you defend the custody claim against your child. Now, just because somebody alleges that you're a bad parent, somebody alleges that there's abuse and neglect going on, that doesn't make it so. They still have to prepare. They still have to get their evidence together to show this. The court's just not going to give them custody because they asked for it. But you, if you're served with a custody complaint, you got to start getting your ducks in a row. You want to, for example, get evidence that you have routinely brought your kid to the doctor and the dentist. Get all those records so you can show that you haven't, neglected the health of your child. Get school records that shows that you're at the parent-teacher conferences and you're involved in all of this. Get that information. Those records will also show that you routinely bring your kid to school, that there's no truancy going on here, that your kids are thriving. There may also be evidence that, for example, the kids are involved in extracurricular activities that you have orchestrated. Get evidence of that. If there is an example where one of your kids ended up in the emergency room because of a fall at the house, make sure you get evidence of that to show that, your kid wasn't abused, but rather this was something that happened on the ball field. In other words, you can start gathering evidence that shows and combats whatever claim of neglect or abuse that they may come up with that supposedly supports a change in custody. On the flip side, if, for example, they say, well, you smoke marijuana in front of the kids, you smoke cigarettes, you're a drug addict, you're an alcoholic, you have to look yourself in the mirror and determine if those things are true. If they are true, you better get yourself into a program immediately. Show the court that, yes, Your Honor, I have a problem, but I'm addressing the problem. What more responsible thing could a parent do? Make sure that the court realizes that your problems are confined to yourself and they don't bleed out into your kids. So your kids aren't exposed to these things. You can try and mitigate the loss, but you have to get ahead of it, and you have to do it by being honest with yourself and with your lawyer right off the bat. So these are amongst the things that you can do to combat a complaint for custody if you are served with such pleading. If you have any questions about that, reach out and we'll be glad to help you out.